Hey there, Millionaire House friends, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Melanie. I pray that you all are keeping safe and well during this time. In today's video, we are talking all about painting, how to choose the right paint colors for your home, and the right painting products. This video is going to be fun too because it's the kickoff video for my Master Bedroom Extreme Makeover series. So over the next few days, I'll be sharing the process of how we made over our master bedroom, and I really hope you get some good insights and ideas for your own home. And at the end of the series, I'm hosting a small giveaway that I hope you'll enjoy. But really quick first, before we get started, if you walk away from this video with at least one new idea, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. So let's get started right away with choosing the right paint color for the interior of your home. The right paint color can really make your home feel like it flows from room to room and make it feel very cohesive. But how do you decide which color is the right color? One of the most effective places to start is actually by identifying your home's complexion. Did you know that your home has a complexion just like people? Well, it does. So once you figure out whether your home falls into the cool complexion category or the warm complexion category, narrowing down your choices gets a lot easier. To do this, all you have to do is take a look at things like your roof, your cabinets, your countertops, and your flooring. So for example, if your roof is brown or tan and your cabinets are like a natural color or a birch color, your countertops are brown or tan, and your flooring is an off-white or lighter color, your home's complexion is warm. On the contrary, if your roof is black or if your carpet is gray or white, your cabinetry is maple or cherry, and even your sinks and appliances are stainless steel, you probably have a home with a cool complexion. My home actually falls right in the middle. So, for example, when I designed this fireplace, I had to be careful to pull in both of the colors. So the brick has some grays in it, it has some tans, it has some whites. I really had to do my due diligence in figuring out something that would make everything look cohesive. With all that being considered, we decided to update all of the common areas in the home, as well as our master bedroom, with the Benjamin Moore Edgecomb Gray. It is an absolutely stunning warm gray that really works well in any room. And I know some of you will remember last summer when we updated the family room furniture. The Benjamin Moore Edgecomb Gray was a color I had in mind when we designed all this. So it worked out really well. So let's go and take a look in the bedroom and see what we had to work with to get started. Okay, so this is what it looks like coming into our room. Reason why you've never seen our room, there's just not much to see in here. The furniture's 16 years old, I believe. Yeah, because Suprema's 15. And so this is the old wall color. That's the new wall color out there. So you see there's a lot of yellowish undertones. But anyway, we've already started taking things apart. The old furniture's gonna go. I have a story about these chandeliers that I will tell you. I'm gonna spruce those up a little bit. We have a sitting area, and then the bathroom's over here. So it's gonna be like a nice fresh start to make this more of an oasis for us. I'm gonna donate. The furniture's still good furniture. It's just old and dark. I don't want dark anymore. So we are going to probably just donate it to a charity. And then there's a big armoire over here. Eventually we're gonna build in a fireplace wall here, kind of like the one I designed out front in the family room, just on a much smaller scale. I don't really love dressers, so I don't feel like we need to have one over there. But this is it. So give you guys kind of a pan. It's Theo snoring in the background. Around the room. Can't wait to get rid of this carpet. Already pulling in some floor samples over here. I like the light one. This one's definitely a no. It's too dark. But I do like the light one in the middle. Okay. So here's our before. There are a lot more really important factors to consider when choosing a new paint color in your home, thinking about natural and artificial light, the direction that your home faces in. There are definitely some important factors, but for the sake of time and not boring you to tears, I will save that for another video if you guys are interested. So all you've got to do is let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to put one of those together for you. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about the finish of your paint. I got a lot of questions on my Instagram post when I talked about updating the paint. There are basically a few different finishes. There's a flat finish, and then there's eggshell satin pearl finish. There's a semi-gloss, and then your glossy or high gloss finishes. I personally prefer a flat paint. They're non-reflective. I don't like shine on the walls, so even though a lot of times you'll hear professionals recommend to have a little bit of shine, especially in highly trafficked areas like your bathrooms or kitchens, I personally prefer flat. It's a matter of preference. Just do what makes you happy in your home. But you'll see here that I have flat on all the walls. The eggshell type finishes are really great for places that are going to be lived in, like your family room and halls. The semi-gloss finishes are really very forgiving, so your bathrooms and your kitchens are great for those. And then your high glosses are great for your trim and like your door frames. And for the final tip, I wanted to talk a little bit about products. I strongly suggest that you try to stay away from the cheaper paints. Try to purchase the highest quality paint your budget will allow for. The cheaper paints have pigments in them that are basically kind of like clay, and they're going to make you have to apply a lot more paint to achieve a look, whereas the premium paints will stick better and be a lot more durable in the long run. Also, choosing the right nap for your paint roller is really important. It can save you a lot of time and rolls that way. And you can determine the right nap by knowing the surface texture that you're working on. So there's certain naps for smooth surfaces. There's certain naps for textured surfaces like drywall. And then there are certain naps for, say, wood or your textured ceilings. And once you know that, you can look right on the bag. You'll see your nap size, but also it'll tell you this nap size is for smooth to semi-smooth surfaces. For flat paints, it'll tell you which type of paint is best for. And then here's just an example of a less expensive one that I just keep these on hand just in case, but they are definitely not my favorite to use for big projects like painting the entire house. One of my personal favorite painting products is an edge roller. I do not have a sturdy hand when it comes to trim, and especially when I was trying to reach, we have 22-foot ceilings, getting up there. This is what I used. It's called an edge roller, and you put it on an extension pole, and it can get you in all sorts of high places. I fold this back, here's another little tip, and put just a little bit of Vaseline in there to keep the paint from getting in and to keep the wheels spinning very smoothly. And that's it. It's a great way to keep a very straight line when you're trying to paint against trim or when you're trying to reach those high places. So that's it. I hope you got at least one great tip for tackling a paint job in your home. If you don't like painting, you can always hire someone, but I wanted to allocate that budget to sprucing up our master bedroom. And speaking of the master, here's a little sneak peek. For the next video in this series, I will be sharing how I designed and created a board and batten wall in our master bedroom. I'll be sharing all the details from concept to completion. This actually was a pretty fun DIY project. It only took us a day and we did it for about $70. So I hope you'll come back for that video and hope you enjoyed this one. Please stay safe, and until next time, love and peace. At the millionaire